What's going on, guys? Lethality here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to unlock the trade price on this, the Ubermacht Sentinel GTS. So basically, this thing, the way we're going to unlock it is by doing 5 deliveries for this quickie farm thing. Basically, just head over to this location on the map. You don't need the car or anything, but simply just go ahead and start delivering. You can't be part of a CEO or MC. Then just click on begin delivering. You'll be given their own Sentinel GTS to do the deliveries in. But basically, you're just going to deliver 5 of these medical supplies to the 5 locations, and then you'll be all done. There is a certain amount of timer you have, and you also have a certain amount of like health. So basically, you don't want to crash, but you also want to go as fast as possible. Though realistically, even if you do crash a little bit, you'll still be fine. If you need to take it a little bit slower because your supplies are running low on health, that's totally okay because realistically, even then you can just take it slower because you'll have like a decent amount of time after each delivery to make it to the next location. So this is pretty easy, and all you gotta do is do 5, though it'll limit you to 6 deliveries per like round of these missions. So like, I'll go ahead here and I'll try to deliver as many as I can, but it'll actually cut me off at 6. In terms of payout, this isn't really much better than the legitimate works. It only pays you like, I think 25 or so thousand in total. It depends on where your deliveries are. If they're closer, they pay 5,000. If they're farther, they pay 7,500, and I guess if they're really close, like this one, they only pay 2,500. So they're not really that good, but they aren't hard, and you get to drive around this car. So like, if you were on the fence about buying this car, I'd recommend doing some of these because you could actually do it as a way to kind of test out the car. Because I think this one is a little bit upgraded. It's definitely not fully upgraded, but it feels faster than the stock version that I drove when I bought the car. So I'd say this is definitely something I'd give a shot. Even if you don't plan on buying the car, you might like it if you try this out. So it's not like a bad business or anything, in terms of like one-time use, I guess you could say. It's not great for you know, money. But you can see here, I have to go like 4 miles to the vineyard, but I am gonna earn 7,500. But yeah, I mean it's not worth it. But it's not a terrible business, so I'm gonna go ahead and just deliver the remaining supplies here, and then we can talk a little bit about the, well actually I'll do it while I drive. I'll talk a little bit about this car. So this car doesn't have HSW or anything, unfortunately, but I still like it. As you can probably tell, I believe it's based off the BMW M4. I'm not a BMW expert, so if I'm wrong, I apologize. But I really don't know my BMWs. Anyways, it's definitely a decent, like, sports car. It's pretty fast. I wouldn't say it's quite on the level of the Payara, aka the supercar killer. But, it is pretty damn fast. What I like about this car the most is it has a really good amount of handling for being such a fast car, because the problem that I find, especially with a lot of HSW cars, is their grip and just handling overall is just absolutely shot. Like, you just cannot control the car half the time. And then you end up crashing a bunch, and, you know, it isn't great. I don't like the damage model in GTA 5, personally. Like, oh, I sideswiped the car and my freaking hood is just gone. So I don't really like the damage models, and having this car that's fast, looks nice, has decent grip, is just, I like that a lot. I didn't put any of the liveries on mine when I customized it, because I think the liveries are honestly pretty mid. I didn't really like any of them, so I just made mine matte black. They used to have a crew color that's even darker black, but I don't have that crew equipped currently. But I'll probably end up doing that at some point. So yeah, I mean the car is pretty cool. I don't really think there's any major upsides or downsides So if you think the car looks cool and you want a decently handling and decently fast sports car, I'd say that this car is definitely for you. One thing I would like to see though is I'd like to see this livery become available for purchase as like for free mode, but it seems like it's restricted to just these missions, unfortunately. But there we go, that's our third delivery right there. Hopefully we don't have to drive all the way back to the city, but I have a feeling that this is gonna be that. Okay, no, we're actually going to Sandy Shores. But yeah, so I mean, that's really all there is to it. There's nothing crazy with this like delivery service. It's just kind of another thing you can do. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and complete the deliveries here, and we'll go from there. So here is the fourth delivery. So here's the fifth delivery. If you're doing this just for the trade price, or you've decided you don't want to do it anymore for any reason, at this point you could quit the job and not deliver the last one, and you would still get the trade price. However, for me, since I've already got the car, but I'm also just gonna do it for the video, I'm gonna go ahead and deliver this sixth delivery. And as you can see in the text here, it says then you can call it a day, and it's not really an option. It basically means once you deliver the sixth one, you're done delivering. Now, I don't know if there's a cooldown for the missions, as I haven't tried to spam them, but if there isn't, then you could do more if you wanted to. But I think personally I would rather do the money laundering works, as they pay a hell of a lot better than anything else in this update so far. And I also believe they're double this week, so it's definitely a good week to do them. And there it is, that's all 6 deliveries. So I believe at this point this is going to put us back in the car and we can just leave the area. Actually no, it just finishes like that. So as you can see, it took me 11 minutes and 46 seconds, and I got extremely unlucky because I had to head out to Sandy, then all the way back to the city, and then all the way out to Polito. But I do have the achievement here. I'll show you guys for doing it all in under 10 minutes, which is what I did the first time. So I believe it's over here, right here. Complete all deliveries in under 10 minutes. So you can do it easily in under 10 minutes, unless you get unlucky. Anyways guys, this is it for today's video on how to unlock the trade price for the Sentinel GTS. I'm going to be uploading a lot more money fronts content, so if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. If you guys found this video enjoyable, helpful, please leave a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. Subscribe for more content, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.